Yeah. All right now. Come on. Fix your face. My man. What up, D'Oe? What up, D'Oe? What up, D'Oe? You tuned in to the What Up Show. What up, D'Oe? What up, D'Oe? You tuned in to the What Up Show. What up, D'Oe? What up, D'Oe? You tuned in to the What Up Show. What up, D'Oe? What up, D'Oe? You tuned in to the What Up Show. Now we can talk about sports, win or lose, and if you got a broken heart, then we can sing the blues. Call him up if you truly want to interact. Good vibes and conversations is where it's at. Let's talk about who cut you off on your way to work, or that fool on the job to make you go berserk. Let's keep it real. We all got to stay alert, cause on the real, a lot of youngins out here getting murked. We could talk TV shows or the latest movies. Let's talk a little fashion. It's all Gucci. Are you for real? It's whatever, dog. He ain't lying. And you can choose to disagree. If you ain't buying, you might be thinking, what'd he do this for? I just want to spread love, whether friend or foe. So once again, we can talk about whatever, cause at the end of the day, somehow we gotta stick together. What up, D'Oe? What up, D'Oe? You tuned into the What Up Show. What up, D'Oe? What up, D'Oe? You tuned into the What Up Show. What up, D'Oe? What up, D'Oe? You tuned into the What Up Show. What up, D'Oe? What up, D'Oe? You tuned into the What Up Show. What up, D'Oe? What's going on, everybody?
What up? Are we looking straight
What's
ahead?
good?
J-Rock, we should looking straight ahead? I'm getting better with the cameras directly on me. I don't want to be looking up in the air. Look, it's too many cameras. Y'all got a fancy studio. Y'all got too much going on. What up, D'Oe?
What's going on?
It is me, Slimmy, back in the building with my brothers. I want to say hello to everyone. I've been going for a while. Darren, DJ Yup. Stop making me laugh. I'm trying to do it.
You're running the show today. Go ahead.
You got my government out here.
I know that's right.
I know she call you DJ Nitty, right?
DJ Nitty. You like my brother. I can call you Darren, but we're going to go back to DJ Nitty. Nitty, what you do this weekend?
Oh man, I'm with some folks, man. They celebrating their birthday. Shout out to my homegirl Nicole, my homie Pete. Happy birthday. Mm-hmm.
Roger. DJ Yup.
What up, though?
What you do this weekend, baby?
Oh, man. I had a busy weekend. DJing already, did a couple of parties. Played at my local spot, my local bar.
What's the name of the local bar? You giving them a shout out?
Walt's Dublin Alley.
I know that's right.
You know what I mean? I had my partner, DJ J-Rock. You know, he started it up for me while I was doing the parties, and I got there later. So
Okay, we had the infamous J-Rock in the building.
the engineer.
Okay.
So, you know, at this time, you know, he be running things over there, so he trying to get things together. So, you know what it is.
That's what's up. He's a team player, you know that.
Yeah.
And all I did was get my properties together. I got 2 properties I had to get fixed. And thank you for giving me the guy.
Yeah.
You looked
for
out.
To carry some stuff for you.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did come by and do a great
That's
job
what's up.
emptying out my
Same
house.
day?
Yes.
Wow.
I said, Darren told me to give you a call. He was like, that's my man.
Yeah.
He took care of me.
Just
I want
like
to let you
that.
know. DeWitt.
To wit.
Shout out to DeWitt. He took care of me. Emptied out my houses. But that's all I was doing, you know, making sure my properties, I'm getting 2 new tenants, you know, getting next to that money in my bag. What I usually do, Capricorns, we get that money. You know what I mean?
Sure do.
That's
We-
money.
We get that money.
Bossed up, boss moves, huh?
What up, though, people out there? Glad y'all. Sorry it took us so long to get in. We were having technical difficulties. Look at me. I can't even talk. Difficulties.
Can we get that chat up?
The chat is up?
Yeah, about to chat up right now. So.
All right, cool. Meanwhile, let's talk a little bit about what's going on in the world today. I saw some of the segments we got maybe from Fargo, but they were interesting, so I wanted to bring it to our attention, y'all, with the things that our people have been doing lately. The first Black-owned restaurant in North Carolina received a racist note from their white patrons.
Is that the first black
restaurant, right? Correct?
Yeah, the first owned black restaurant in North Carolina received a racist note that was left on the table. The racist note stated that they didn't want them in a town and they didn't want them to make no money, and you're not going to make no money. When do we say enough is enough? When? Here it is we're not out here robbing, we're not out here stealing. She's taking her own money, created a business. Why? Why, Nitty? Why are we still in this phase in our life? Why?
Let's get your
Because we
conspiracy
don't know how to
thoughts.
still stick together as a people. It's that simple, you know. Got to get together, man. We don't need them, you know. Matter of fact, you know, like I always say, like we don't want to be in y'all town. We had our own town. Y'all burned it down.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I knew he was gonna come with it.
Yeah.
I knew you was gonna come with it. Like,
so leave us alone.
right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Don't get mad at us because we want to do us. That part.
Facts.
Well, but what happened is, what's the gentleman named that had the TikTok? What's his name? Lee? Was it David Lee or something like that?
It was
The
something
guy
like
that did TikTok.
Mhm.
Well, anyway, he went out there, you know, to show some love and everything, and she posted, or she hung it up on the wall, the racist comment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The note.
I think we had footage on that. So anyway, she put this up there as a
growing on it,
reminder.
but it's a racist place. So they wrote me and they were like, basically, hi, I hope you don't raise a dime for your restaurant. We have enough your lovers here. We don't need any more. I hope your restaurant fails and you don't even get to start it. You lovers can go back to Africa. We don't need any black restaurants in Davidson County because I'm the first black restaurant person, soul food restaurant. But what I replied back was, well, hello, I'm sorry the color of my skin defines who I am to you. I pray God takes the hate out of your heart. My restaurant will prosper with or without anyone's help because I believe in a higher power. But I will make you this promise. If you're ever down on your luck and you need a meal, my door is always open. I pray God has mercy on your soul on Judgment Day. And I put this up here to remind myself, everybody's not going to want me to succeed.
To get a blessing, you have to be a blessing. So what we want to do today was tip you $2,000, but we also want to give you $1,000 to get back to the community.
Oh, thank you so
if
much.
You can charge me
So she
$3,000.
posted a note in the frame
Thank
like
you
a
so
picture.
much.
And
to
I love what you're
remind
doing,
her
man.
Thank you so
of
much.
what is
I love
still
what
going
you're doing.
on of today.
Yeah. So right after he did that TikTok, she just got overwhelmed with a lot of customers. Not overwhelmed, but a lot of customers came there
To support her.
To support her and all that. Yeah. So she's really doing real good right
Black
now.
and white.
I think, well, from the footage I seen, it was like mainly black people.
Most of the blacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the footage I saw. It was mostly black.
Yeah.
But we want to put out there, this is not a black and white thing. We want to put out there that, listen, people, racism was a long time ago, and no one wants to consistently be on this type vibe. We don't come in here saying, no white people not allowed in our business. We don't do it. Do us a favor and try to get along. We don't have no problem with y'all. It's no
They don't
beef.
want to. That's the problem.
Shout out to the owner, Salida Jones.
White
man.
supremacists,
Keep doing what
which
you're doing.
means they think and they want their race to be superior over everything.
Facts.
We are here, and them people, how they feel is that we're overachieving.
Hey, Sheila, how you doing today?
Y'all ain't even supposed to be in this predicament with us.
Yeah,
Y'all
but-
should be thankful. Matter of fact, y'all shouldn't even be here.
But because of that, she's doing real well, so they ain't stopping nothing.
Man,
No,
this is
she didn't stop
America.
it, but
No,
she
man.
didn't like it. You know what I mean? It was something that it just was disheartening that she had to go through that. Do we write notes in their restaurant saying, do we do it? We don't
We're
do
not them
things
type
like
of
that.
people.
No, we're not.
But they white supremacists. That's what they do.
Yeah. Well,
Ain't
we
nothing
want to
new.
give a shout out to her and let her know, listen,
Salida Jones,
keep making it going.
North
Keep
Carolina.
Absolutely. You're going to get it. Trust me.
JJ's Mamas,
You're going to be
Soul
blessed.
Food.
Yes,
So if
absolutely.
y'all down in North Carolina, check her out, show some love, okay?
Because when we go, we're going to show you some love. Trust me, when we come through.
Yeah, what up, though?
Let's move along, y'all. Y'all men. I knew this was going to be about y'all men. Husband never told the wife for 10 years, girl, listen to this, ladies, 10 years, he had HIV. He was positive. Never told the wife, and the wife passed away. He was sent to jail. But what in the world would make him do that to his wife? I'm going to start with Yup Yup.
Why you
Why-
want
why
to
would-
You better
I
start. You
wanna-
better start with
Oh.
yup,
Yeah,
yup.
that's right, because I started with you last time. But let me hear why
I can't
would
speak for no man that
No,
do
I'm just
stuff.
saying,
But
why-
but the crazy part is about that is,
what?
so you're telling me for over 10 years, Nobody got a checkup, went to the doctors and all like that. No, you said what?
Don't do it.
No,
Don't laugh.
what you mean? Don't what? She just found it out 10 years later. So that means she don't go to a doctor with her nasty ass. Excuse me. No disrespect, but I know she passed away. I'm sorry, but come on, think about it. Women are known to go to the doctors. That I
They
thought.
know.
At least twice.
That I thought. I mean, because y'all got more going on than we do,
Right.
right? Like I said, no disrespect. Rest in peace.
But
I'm
maybe
sorry.
she didn't have it all the other years. You know how sometimes it stay dormant.
10 years.
10 years. Come on, think about it. If he knew he had it,
He didn't tell her.
so that means he didn't go to the doctors. Let's talk about it. Come on. Put up the chat.
She went to the doctor. She just didn't get tested for AIDS because she felt as
You
though
get
she
blood
had-
tests, though. I get a blood test.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute
Draw
now.
blood.
I go to doctors all the time.
And I get that in my phone.
Every time we go to the doctors,
Right?
if I got a husband, I got to get tested for AIDS?
You get blood tests, period. Check.
Not all the time.
What doctor you go
Every
to?
year, I go to the damn doctors.
You better tell them to check your blood, then they
Listen, when you go to the doctors,
every 10
every
years.
year, my physical, every year, they don't always take your blood for AIDS. They don't do it unless you actually ask. They don't do it.
Well, my doctor's good. My doctor, they do everything.
Yeah, once it's
They will do
what's
it,
in the
but-
blood is in the blood.
Yep.
She has to request that. They won't do it. She has to request, I want
Wow.
to get an AIDS test. You do. You got to request it.
Mm.
They make you sign that paper.
Yeah, facts.
You know that paper they make you sign when you get the AIDS test? You know
Yeah.
that you ask
Oh,
for
yeah.
the,
Mhm.
They make you do that. If you don't, they take it for everything else, but you have to request the
Wow.
AIDS one.
That's a good question. That's a good thing to hit on. Why is it that you have to ask?
And your life is,
Like, why can't they just check you for everything in your blood?
Yep.
Why they got to check off things? It could be something down there that's gonna kill you, but you came in there to find out some other stuff,
Facts.
and they just checked your blood, but they're not doing the tests for all
For
those
that,
different things.
you have to request that as a separate paper.
Yeah, like, but
And that was-
that's showing you that it's a business. That's
Yeah.
showing you that your medical is
Yeah.
a business.
Facts.
That's
Well,
crazy.
She,
my question-
Sheila said because of HIPAA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not telling your business.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You know what she should have said?
Every woman has looked at a man while he's sleeping and thought, I should knock the shit out of this motherfucker.
Yeah, that part. That's how she should have felt. She just knocked the
They
shit out
didn't
that
hear it.
motherfucker. Yes, they
She
did.
should have said this.
They heard it.
Yeah, they heard it.
They heard it. They heard it. Right or wrong? What y'all think?
I think they did. So they do when they it's certain tests that they do just to follow up on that where you saying where they got to test you for AIDS specifically, like they
Yeah.
text you, like they do. They do all different type of tests
Like
for
venereal
different
diseases
stuff.
and stuff.
That
Well,
you-
now, when you go for the GYN for venereal disease, they check for everything. They give everything.
so that's at least once a year, right?
Once well, it depends when you go to the
Mm-hmm.
GYN. I'm telling you, when
But
it's so tricky now because they don't just automatically do it like they did back in the day.
But if there's a
saying
life-threatening
that I
situation, why do not test for that every time you go to
Right.
the
I
doctor?
know, like women, that's what they used to do. Like
They don't do it. I'm telling y'all now. I'm telling you. They don't do it.
evidently, not
We
10
have- we-
years.
we
They
have
tell you
to-
about COVID and all that,
And
right?
y'all believe she probably went. I don't think she did not go to the doctors. I just didn't think she thought she had to be
For
tested
10 years,
for
she
that.
did. No.
She went to the doctors. She did, yup.
They didn't say that. I'm going by.
They not gonna go on
I'm
her
going by
business.
what's
She went to
stated.
the doctors, yup.
No. I'm going by
You
what
gonna
they
say she
said.
ain't went to the doctors for 10 years? 10 years?
Think about it.
No, she went to doctors.
Well, she was.
So
she
you gonna
was
tell
a-
me she just happened to
No,
pop
that's
up with
the thing
AIDS
with that.
and
No.
that
She
was
didn't
it?
just pop up with it, but she didn't get tested for it.
She was diagnosed with cancer too. She had like cancer twice.
That part.
Yeah.
Mm.
She
Somebody did
didn't
their homework.
request to get tested for AIDS when she had the cancer.
So what test did they have her and how did they find out she had cancer?
My point is, even if they test her for that, she didn't request it. didn't
But
request
no,
it.
they said, don't they say, you got to take
I
a
mean, that's just something to
mammogram,
think
right?
about, though, right?
They take a mammogram is a separate test to see if you have cancer, right?
Right.
Correct.
That's what I'm saying. So they requested that, like you saying, like where's the
Yo, I don't
Well,
request that
it's
deal.
not a request for a mammogram. It's I get my my yearly
That's my
paper in the
point.
mail,
You prove
and they
my
say
point.
it's time for you to get your
Yeah,
mammogram.
it's time for you to
It's-
get your pap smear, like women used to do. My folk do every.
So where is it? Is it time to get an AIDS test? They don't have that.
You
Every
said
time you get a
do
blood
that.
test.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, how many times do you guys get a blood test?
Every time I go to doctors, when I get my checkup.
It depends on if you
routine.
have a certain disease. I mean, certain
routine.
situation.
My every 6 months I go to
Yeah,
doctors. My
It
routine.
don't work like that. I'm telling you.
For
It
my
just
doctor
doesn't.
does.
They're not gonna take blood just for
And
taking blood. They just not. When
there's-
you go for a
if there's
regular
an app
physical.
that tells me everything, my blood levels on
Yeah,
every.
well, it
all that
depends on
stuff.
what you have. When you go
I don't
to
have
the doctor,
anything. Somebody
because
what
you
I have.
must got something that got to take blood every
Man,
time you
no,
go.
Stop it. Don't
Because
do that.
I don't have nothing.
Do not insinuate that
I
I have
just
anything.
did.
No, don't do
I
that. Because I
just
don't have
did.
anything. Don't do
Okay,
that.
I don't know. They
do that.
taking blood. I gotta
Don't do
watch
that.
you then.
Well, you better
I
check
don't
with
know.
your doctor.
I'm just saying.
You better check with your
I
doctor.
just gotta watch
and wonder
you.
why.
You gotta always get this blood taken. What's
Yeah,
going on with you?
yeah. Ooh, that's where
That's
we
all
going at.
I'm
That's where we
saying.
going at.
That's all I'm
Oh,
saying.
that's where we going at.
Because I know I don't have to get all that done.
Oh,
You getting all this done. I don't know
Don't do
what's
that. Don't
going
do that.
on.
Don't do that.
I'm
Don't do
just
that. Don't do
saying.
that. Don't do
I'm
that.
just saying.
Don't do that.
All right.
Don't be disrespectful like
All
that.
right.
Can we move on, please?
First of all,
Old hot
Don't do that.
pocket.
Yeah.
Let's call him old hot
Yeah.
pocket.
We don't do social media like that. We don't do that on this show like that. We
What
don't
she
do
say?
that. No
What she
disrespect.
said though.
That's not disrespect. I'm
started off-
joking. But
she
if you feel if the shoe
Nah.
fit,
I'm just saying, a
Hey,
doctor
time out.
should.
What the hell's
What?
going on?
What you mean? No, I'm all right. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Jay,
What?
we're having a discussion. We're having a debate.
but you.
No, that's
but
not
I'm
a
saying
debate.
you
That ain't
started
enough of
off-
a discussion.
But if the shoe don't fit,
Can we carry
you
on,
must
please?
have quit.
But you
The
talking
gun
about.
don't fit. You
I
can't
think-
quit.
I see got something going on about men, right? How he gonna do that and all that?
Yeah, you said what the first thing she said.
Guess
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
The women don't tell them they ain't them men baby though for 18 years though, right? That
Yeah,
right?
right? Ain't that
Yeah,
right?
that part,
Yeah,
yeah.
that part.
Look at her face.
Uh-huh.
Get a close up on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then you gonna put a
Yeah.
Ooh,
Mm.
ooh.
Mm.
It's 3 against 1.
Let's talk.
Let's talk. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? The 18? Because they don't tell?
You talking about shit? Men ain't tell how he gonna tell. Women don't tell when it ain't the man kid for 18 years.
Mm.
That's
Plenty
not
of them.
every woman.
Mm.
I ain't say
It's
that ain't
enough of
every
them.
man. You think every man walking around with HIV?
No, I do not.
All right, so how you gonna
It's
put
a lot
all
of them,
men-
though.
It's a lot of women too.
But it must be something going on with me, though, huh? Because I get a lot of blood tests. Yeah, all right. Okay.
Good
Yeah,
old-
I don't have a spleen. I can tell you that if I got stabbed. So, yeah.
good
Okay.
old
So, if you want to get personal, let's get personal.
No, we
Thank
don't
you
want to
very
go. We
much.
don't want to
Oh,
go there.
thank
We
you
go
very
there
much.
today.
So, can we move on? How y'all
Lord
doing?
have
Yeah. This
mercy.
is the Yup the DJ show. You know what I mean?
Good
What up,
old
Joe?
hot pocket.
No, we good, though. We good.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
But no, I just thought that that was just that was
Totally
really bad
fucked
that
up.
she had to.
Effed up. Yes. So
It's just really at the end of the day, we had our little debate, but it is bad that if I have a husband and I die from something that he gave.
Yeah, it's sad.
the family is suing and
Well,
all of that stuff.
Today, if you're hungry at lunch, you didn't bring lunch, you can go in the refrigerator and find you a good old hot pocket.
You trying to say we hot pockets over here?
That's our sponsor. Huh?
All right, guys. Let's move along. Let's talk about the fifth graders who tried to kill the young boy. Did anybody
Badass
hear about
kids.
this?
Badass kids.
We got fifth grader little girls. Was it 4 or 5 of them, y'all?
It was
About 4 of
It
them.
was 4 of them.
They
4
planned
girls.
to kill another student.
4 girls.
When? Why? Should I say?
What is it, Arizona?
Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would we be in the 5th grade talking about killing another person in 5th grade? What is this world
Because
coming?
we got some badass kids out here.
Okay.
What the?
Y'all women, man, y'all teaching them women
Oh
emotions
my
young.
goodness!
Young. They got too emotional. The boy, he went out with another girl. And they got together like, yo, let's kill this.
They had gloves
That's
and,
what happened.
and they had gloves and everything too.
Yeah.
And they was gonna stab me, right? And try to make it
Exactly.
look like it was a suicide in the
Too
bathroom.
emotional. What they
But-
got together and planned it.
Yeah,
I know.
but
Because he cheated.
the good part was though, they was overheard talking about it, so that's how they got caught.
And the plan got foiled.
Yeah.
But why would they even think?
How to
I
play
don't know. Back in 5th grade, I didn't
See,
think like
you
that.
going back
How
to
to play a
you
gift
going back. You can't go back. These kids of the day
No, I
is
have to go
different.
back because I gotta understand where the disconnect
The
come in at. I
Parenting,
have
the
to.
parents.
Is it really the parents? Though?
Yes.
No, I don't know about
Yeah, they
that.
over-
You know
Okay,
why?
let's go
Because
check.
listen, when they called for one of the kids was laughing like it was a joke.
You know what I thought about when he said that? He said, I'm just kidding like Jason. Unless you're going to do it.
Meanwhile,
Seriously. It's got to be parenting. Seriously.
you think it's the
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to
I don't
blame
think
the
it's the
kid.
parents. I
Why?
think it's Lifetime.
What?
Oh Lord. Oh, the women channel.
So not the parents. It's not like what?
They
Lifetime.
watch too much Lifetime, bro.
That women's channel. Stop. You can't be women bashing.
They
Let's
could
stop,
be
man.
All right, guys.
What up, Jeff?
No, but
What
seriously though.
Back
Pa-
to
Parenting,
the
parenting,
story.
parenting.
It's parenting.
Yes.
Internet.
Gotta be.
Internet TV.
So do you think they didn't get enough ass whooping?
It's what they see.
You can't do that today. You can't
I'm
be-
just saying. Do you think that's what it is? We whoop a couple asses. They wouldn't have been thinking like this.
Hey, that's how I was raised.
Me too. That's why I put it out there.
There you go.
What are you saying?
The internet. They imitating what they see. If you plotting to kill somebody, where you get that from? Your parents ain't teach you how to plot to kill somebody.
No.
It's the internet.
Man,
What they see on Lifetime.
They have too
think
much
I'm
access.
lying?
They have too much access. I mean, but
Too
it's-
much access.
Too much free
And they
access.
wanna-
It's not governed. That's what it is. You're not watching, paying attention to what your kids are watching.
Wow.
It's that part as far as parenting is concerned. So
Well, I
it's a
pay
little bit
attention
of
to my
both.
kids all day long
It's a little
because
bit of
I
both.
do not ever want this to be a situation where my kids go to school at. You know what I mean? I just would. It would devastate me that these kids at
Unless you're
fifth
gonna do
grade.
it.
Stop it. It was disturbing for me to hear that. It was very disturbing. I'm just glad that someone overheard the conversation and it was foiled.
But
The
everybody
little
thought they
boy-
was playing.
Jeff
Two
Gibbons
of them
said.
thought they was playing, right? Unless they gonna do it.
Jeff
That's
Gibbons says, parents talk to their kids like they friends instead of being a parent.
For
And
sure.
I agree with that, Jeff.
Facts.
For sure.
Facts, Jeff. Yeah.
What up, though?
They too much trying to be their friend. And this is why they so loose and not really it's no law and order. You know what I mean?
Gotta govern what your kids is watching.
Perry
Facts.
P, what up, though?
Facts.
He said these parents today are more childlike.
Well, we
than
got Perry
children.
P in the building.
It's Perry P.
Ooh,
The legendary Perry P.
legendary.
What up, though?
Well,
Yeah,
I'm glad
parents.
they fooled it. I'm glad the boy didn't get assaulted or anything. But what are you gonna do with these girls now that they even thought of
Yo,
that? What do
yo,
they do with these
Hey,
girls?
D. He probably was backing all for him.
Yeah, it must have been.
They're gonna kill this little boy.
Listen, they was going there. They like, you know what? He cheated. He did what? With who? You know what? Oh, we got something for him.
You know what I mean? Y'all got together. Yo, he tried to play us.
Well, what happened to just maybe like I don't know the small things we used to do when we get smack them in the head and run or something? What happened to that? We doing stuff like this now
Yeah, it's crazy.
in fifth grade? What kind of life these girls gonna have?
It's crazy.
Therapy is needed. Therapy is definitely
She
needed.
don't say, yup, stop. Yo, was it a black school or white school? We didn't figure that one out yet.
Yeah.
Because we didn't want to make it racist.
No, I'm not making it racist. I'm making it funny now. You know what I mean?
It is.
You know what I mean? 'Cause he probably was pimping. You know what I mean? While the locker room chilling.
So it's black. So I'm trying to say.
The black kids got game.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we're gonna move along, guys. Let's talk about the judge who tried to kill her boyfriend because he
Oh,
didn't want to
Lord.
deal with it no more. Did
There
you
you
guys
go.
hear about this? The judge from Pennsylvania shoots the boyfriend in the head for trying to break up with him.
Is that a woman? I'm sorry. What is y'all women doing these days? Women like y'all too caught up. What?
Every woman has looked at a man while he's sleeping and thought, I should knock the shit out of this motherfucker.
Now, this judge, what's her name? I know her name too. Her name is, I got the name right here?
What's that girl name?
Okay. Her name is
Sonia.
Mhm.
Is it Sonia?
Sonia.
That's a Sonia?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Sonia.
And the boyfriend's name was Michael McCoy.
Come on, Sonia.
Know what I mean? So she's a Pennsylvania judge, well, it's ex-Pennsylvania judge, you know what I mean, from Harrisburg.
Mhm.
So apparently he came home, had the heart to tell her
He wanted to get out of his house, right?
he was done, and he wanted her to leave.
Right.
The nerve of you telling her exactly how you feel, bro.
So what happened?
You went to sleep. That's what happened.
But right now,
Stop it.
What? That's how she felt.
He went to sleep. Don't go to sleep.
Well,
every
she
woman
didn't
has
succeed
looked at a man while
'cause-
he's sleeping and thought, I should knock the shit out of this motherfucker right now.
See? That's how she felt.
Yeah, shot
And she
shot
a
him in the
judge.
head,
But
Perry.
she's a judge.
Perry
The
shot
way
him
you
in the
feel-
head, and he lived.
And he lived. Yeah, he lived.
And you know what? You know what she said? You know what she said? She gonna tell him. She gonna be like, "No, what you talking about, dog? You shot yourself."
Yeah, she tried to set it up to make it look like it was a
She
suicide.
like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
shot
yeah, I read that.
yourself.
Wow.
You shot yourself.
You see, my wife loved that video. She looked at me.
See the the judge.
She
Yeah.
told
Who's
him.
supposed to have better judgment on what we do
She told the man he
displays
shot
this
himself.
kind of.
But so she felt like she had power to do anything. She,
Yeah.
excuse me. She felt like that she had the power that she could do whatever she wanted to do.
Right. Up to this point,
Yeah. Think about it, she a judge,
she thought she was gonna get away with it.
but she didn't though.
Yeah, because she like, hey, dog, what you talking about? You shot yourself.
She like, what?
Yo,
To make it to be a
sleep
judge,
with one eye open.
they always
Do
say
not
that.
go and tell the chick that you want her to leave and you laying in the bed sleep while she's still there, and you ain't changed the locks.
And she in love with you.
Yes, that part.
You say
Don't
felt
forget that
something,
part.
Felt like a whole headache. Like I felt like I had a headache.
Yeah,
Like
when
you
he said,
think?
"What? You ain't hear it?" That's crazy.
Might not have heard it, but
Nah,
he felt.
Dog, listen. He probably came home full of himself like, yeah, I'm getting this beat
You
out
ain't
my
leave yet.
I'm getting this beat out my house.
You ain't leave yet. Didn't I tell you?
Now I'm going upstairs, go to sleep. When I wake up,
I want you going.
make sure you out of here.
She like, "Oh
She was
yeah,
like, you,
See
when
that?
you wake up, but you ain't never wake up.
facts."
Yeah, but guess what?
Hey,
God had his back that day, boy.
Yeah, he made it through. He made it
you
through.
live to tell about it.
I'm telling you,
Fatal tracks in Israel, Perry.
I can't.
Oh, that's crazy.
Let's move along, guys.
What we doing?
We're gonna do deal breakers.
Oh Lord, watch this.
Deal
Watch this. Watch this.
breakers.
Watch this.
This is her favorite.
I'm feeling like a little pattern on this subject matter that's going on
I'm
here.
gonna say, can I get my pop? Yo, Jay,
just
hand me
listen.
popcorn, Jay.
Nitty,
Let me get the popcorn.
listen to this right here, Nitty. Go ahead.
Deal breakers is not my favorite.
Watch
just for
this.
the record.
Watch this, y'all.
You find out your spouse,
Mhm.
boyfriend, girlfriend, after being together for over a year, has another phone you knew nothing about. For a whole year, this son of a gun has a phone, and I don't know nothing about it. Why would he have another phone that I don't know nothing about for a year? Why? J Rock, talk to me, J Rock. Talk to me, J Rock. Talk to me,
I
J
don't see that
Rock.
on here.
Why would a guy have another phone and he been dealing with me for a year and I don't know nothing about it?
You said or girl.
I would like to know too.
Yeah, we all would like to know.
I would like to know why somebody would have two phones.
Two phones.
Like
For the plug.
like
one for
Kevin
the
Gates.
Work phone, right, Jeff? Yeah, there you go.
Who Jeff say work? Well, what that? Why, Jeff? Why do I know about the phone?
I guess everybody got two phones up to something. Huh?
Well, no, you would let me know that, right? I mean, when I have both numbers,
You should.
okay. So,
But why would you need a work phone?
why wouldn't I? I might have emergency and can't get through to
It's
your other
just for
phone.
work. It's just for work. You don't need that number. It's
Listen.
just for work.
Oh no. If I need it for emergency, I'll get
No,
it.
that's for my job. Getting contact me only when they need. That's it.
Oh, but I
Sorry-
do know this thing,
Sorry,
right?
sorry to
You're
interrupt
saying
the
I
You
would
stream.
know
don't need it.
There you go.
I'm sorry to interrupt the stream, but DJ J Rock is no longer on here. Hi, wifey.
No, I just
Hold on. Sheila said she has two phones. Hey, Sheila, are you doing bad things?
It's just my girlfriend was dealing with a guy for almost a year and a half, and she didn't know that he had another phone.
Wow.
And it just made me bring that to the table.
So how did she find out?
He went out one day
She
and
went
couldn't
looking.
find his phone. She's trying to figure out what phone he's trying to find because the phone is right here. He was talking about the other phone, but he had forgot. He didn't tell her he had this other phone.
So it wasn't no thing
So
for him.
was
to
it an
say.
issue?
It was an issue because she was saying, "Well, what's up with? Why would he not tell me he got another phone? What's that about?"
Oh, so he never had phones like
No,
sitting on the dresser.
no.
Both phones. Oh.
So I'm just trying. Is I don't like
Was
that.
they married? You said
Look.
your girlfriend?
I could be your girlfriend. I don't have to be your wife.
No, I'm just saying. Are they girlfriend? Were they married?
Oh yeah, they are.
They still together?
I don't know. It's a little strange.
Oh well, you got to answer that. You just
it's
can't
a
bring that.
strain.
and
No, I
tell
want
her.
it to the table because I want to know. First of all,
That's
would
how
I
we're
know
gonna
about
know
the
if it's a
phone?
deal breaker or not. If they still
No,
together.
is it a deal breaker to you? if I have another phone and I just never tell you about it? Is it a deal breaker?
We got to talk about what the phone is.
Huh?
What is the phone for?
Oh, okay, but because I never told you nothing about it, and I had it for almost a couple
What
years.
is it for?
Okay, well, whatever it's for, I'll just
You know
didn't
what I
tell
mean?
you. Okay, so you cool
It
with
must
that?
not be important.
Oh.
Because
To
ain't no
you.
way you can't be around me and you got 2 phones and I don't know about it for that period of time.
She didn't know about
That's
it.
all I say.
Well, she didn't know about it. What do you say about it?
No, he should have let her know she had that second phone.
That's what I said. What do you say, Jay? Yeah, what do you say?
He checked out.
I know. Check back in. Oh, shit, check back in.
No, but seriously.
I don't see a reason to have 2 phones. I don't understand why you need 2 phones. If you're doing business, you could do both, but from your one phone. You don't
Facts.
need 2 phones.
That's what I said. That's what
So
I
you
said.
say get 2 numbers on one phone?
What you need 2 phones for?
I'm asking you a question. If it's business, then you don't want nobody to have your personal number.
What do you need 2 separate phones for when
Right.
you can have it all on the one line or on the line?
So,
Or if he
That's what I'm
had 2
asking.
phones, why do I not know? Why
no,
don't know?
so this is so my reason was because I'm contemplating getting another phone. Is just I had this number for so long that it's cluttered with everything. I don't even want that. So if I want my mom and my kids to call me and know that it's important on that level, that's why I want another phone.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Instead of anytime this ring, I don't know who calling. Could be up.
You said that like it's a bad
Hey,
thing.
Tasha. What up, Doug? Oh, Valerie's on here. 2 phone numbers on one phone.
2 phones on one phone.
Oh, 2 phone numbers on one phone. See, that's something else. Wow. can you
Boss
do
lady
that?
has spoken.
That's for business. If you have a business,
I just say business is
Do
work. I mean, personal work.
Look, he don't know which one is which.
It don't matter. I have 2 phones. I do have 2 phones. That don't mean I'm up to no good.
Okay, Kissy.
You know what I mean? I don't mean that.
Hey. All right.
Wow.
This is live
Yo,
entertainment,
you know what?
y'all.
This show is about to get better and better every time you get on air. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
So, all right, is it a deal breaker or is it not?
I mean, I'm saying if you're not doing anything, your phones is supposed to be right on the table, whatever,
Right.
wherever you at.
Facts.
If you have a girlfriend or wife
Facts.
or whatever, I mean,
Okay.
that's how she know.
Gotcha.
But if she don't even know for a year and a half,
Yeah. What's that?
Yeah, but you got to figure out, is he trying to hide or he just...
nigga, what he trying to hide? He been hiding for a year and a half. He
Right.
been trying.
my phone wide open. I don't have them
He
problems.
just
Right.
he just got caught.
Okay, so that could be kind of like a deal breaker.
It
Depending
is a
on
deal
what-
breaker.
It is a deal breaker.
Final answer.
Got it. Let's move on. All right. You found out your spouse,
You get a
whether
flip
it be
phone.
a man or a woman.
Yeah, why you putting that there?
I'm just saying. I'm just like, yo. Stop it, y'all. You found out your spouse.
Thank you for letting me know I'm a man.
If I didn't care.
You find out your
Come on,
spouse
man.
you've been with for over a year. It's not being truthful about their finances. Like they got a second bank account or they've been stuffing money. Is that a deal breaker?
Why is that got to be a deal breaker?
Well,
Y'all women is good at that. Y'all women is good at
Good
that.
at
So
what?
why
Yes.
is that not a deal breaker?
well, see, here it is.
Let's talk, women.
That's the question.
Yeah,
Now,
let's
who-
talk Val. You all
Yeah,
over the
let's
chat.
talk.
Who is more
Yeah, let's talk.
likely?
See?
Who was more likely for that to do that? A man or a woman? That's
Men
it.
and women do
Nah,
it.
No, I said who
Stop
is
it.
more likely?
Who's
They
more
both
likely?
do it.
Be honest. Let's be honest now.
No,
Let's
she
be
not,
truly
she not.
honest.
Yeah, it's truly
Let's
honest.
be truly honest about this.
What sex is more likely to do that, ladies? Come on.
I
speak
say
up.
women.
we would
Get
get another bank
Damn,
account.
somebody stutter.
Why you stuttering? Stuttering, Susie?
What?
What
Yeah,
is
come
y'all
on,
talking
talk.
about?
See, Val.
Oh,
is
Val said you gotta have
Uh-oh.
stash. Oh.
Oh.
Baby Priest, I got 5 bank account. And she has her own.
I can't.
No, come on, seriously, let's talk about that.
No, I'm just saying.
How do y'all do that though?
How do who do it?
Because we be all like,
It's a
we
women
give our
thing.
last, right? Let's say, babe, this guy get paid this and that, and you making things work, and you probably got $10 to your name for lunch for 1 week, and then you gotta go ahead and borrow some money. Man, where you get money from? You know what I'm saying? whatever happens,
Don't worry about it.
yeah, yeah.
Hey,
That answer.
here I am
You
making
need it
a,
or what? You want it or what?
here I am making a liverwurst sandwich.
Ooh.
And she gonna come out with 300 about some. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Where you get that from? Let me find out.
So,
Women are the best planners, boy. I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
all right. So, if you find out I got another bank account, is it a deal breaker?
I mean, I won't be mad at you.
You won't be mad?
Nah.
What about you? No,
Nah, I mean, I would just be like, wow, okay.
The only way I'll be mad if it affects our living conditions.
Yeah.
If you're allowing us to struggle and you can help,
Mm-hmm.
male or female,
Mm-hmm.
that's
that part.
that's
Jay.
nutty.
That's
Got
right.
it.
Jay.
Right.
But if y'all are fine off, if everybody's well off and things are well, you can have that's your money.
Okay.
So is that a deal breaker?
Not a deal
It's
breaker.
not a
No,
deal breaker.
no, unless it affects your living conditions.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I got you.
So if it don't affect it, it's not a deal breaker that I have all the money.
Yeah, you say you got all the
Tasha,
money.
You can have what you want. That's your
Yeah.
money.
Tasha said, no, it's a year. We don't need to know each other's financial like that yet. I guess, starting off whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but you're right, though. If I'm out here working hard, busting my brains and all
Yeah.
that, and I'm suffering, and I'm suffering, and you got a whole stash in your, what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's a problem. Yeah, then it'll be a problem.
Okay. So it's variables to this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I am trying to save up for a house, and you can just go buy a house. Oh, I'm busting. Play that shit to punch you right in the mouth.
Hold on, she
messed
keep
up,
pausing
you messed
pausing on me. What's up, lady? You ain't talking to me?
No, because he.
Woman has looked at a man while he's sleeping and thought, I should knock the shit out of this motherfucker right now.
So vice versa.
Yeah.
So now the man gonna knock this. Y'all
Yeah.
saying it to us.
Yes. Like he said, I'm
Yeah.
saving to drive by a house, and we can get the house right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we waiting.
Yeah. Since you being all personal, let me find out you got a stash.
Her
I'm gonna
money's hers,
bust
mine-
your ass.
Mine's.
She definitely got a stash. Val, you know you got a stash.
I know
mean-
she got one. I know she
Val,
got one.
I mean-
you got a stash. You know what I mean?
Every real man,
I gotta give
is gonna be all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On some real stuff. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But if you gotta hide something from your mate on that level,
Yeah.
and knowing that he might want something nice or something, or you want, whatever, and he's working hard and doing everything, take care of everything, and you ain't showing no love.
But you steady taking from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like you go to a bar.
So I guess that would be a deal breaker if it depends on the situation. Then.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it depends on the situation. Yeah.
Okay.
Facts. Mhm.
Gotcha. Let's move on. All right, guys. Your spouse is upset with you, and she or he starts speaking about your personal business on social media.
Mm.
Cut you off. Finito.
Done.
Yeah, I don't play that social media. My business on social media, no.
That's your last day.
Yep. Yep.
30 years or not.
Yeah, they was. I see that a lot. When two couples, a couple, guy and a girl, whatever, go through something, and now they're on social media, subliminally dissing each
Trying to
other.
dog each other out.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
When did that
They
become
not
cool?
real tight. They not tight
They not
like that
tight.
because you don't do that.
They don't respect each other.
Yeah.
Well, Remy and Papoose.
Yeah,
But
that's
they-
Blue
the public
face and
eye.
That's too much.
what's the other
Yeah.
girl?
But they kids. They
Yeah,
kids.
and they in the
can
public.
do
yeah,
And
but
they
that
in the
yeah that
public eye.
yeah.
But they in the public eye, and they in their 30s.
No, I'm saying we.
No,
like,
but you know what though? No, you know what though? But what's her name? The boxer. What's her name? Clarice. What's her name? She don't be saying much. Really, it's
It's Remy.
Remy.
Yeah.
Well, Remy a little scorned, She's a little
Yeah, but
scorned.
you don't do
She
that.
ain't want
though.
Papoose
But
to come up.
but listen, y'all got a kid
that
together though.
is a problem.
Y'all got a kid together though. Somebody got to take the
I
high
don't
road.
know why women at the end, if we gonna end it, y'all just like, oh, I can't leave until I destroy you first. Like you can't have
Yo,
nothing
yo,
before I
yo.
leave. Like I'm gonna make sure.
Go down to child support. There's a whole bunch of that down there.
Yeah, you ain't got to tell me like, listen, well, I'm gonna burn
Shut up.
all this down before you.
Just let it go and
What?
keep moving.
Yeah.
And also, it's not Clarissa Place to say anything.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
That's
But
what
I
you-
respect her because she not really
Like the way she
engaging
handled
in that. You know what I mean?
She focused on Papoose. You got to handle Remy.
And Remy knows she won't get knocked out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because she
Yeah,
a beast.
Jeff, we over.
So I guess
Everything that's
you
clear cut.
a
done.
Clarissa fan?
No, I mean, no, she cool, but I just respect her. You know what I mean? That she's not being all emotional.
Respect her gangster?
Yeah,
I
she's not
got
being all emotional with that situation.
Probably like she don't really want none.
She told her that. She was like, "What you want to come to one of my fights? Would you want to fight?" She said all that. I said, "Ooh, ooh."
Yeah, because she probably, you know, what I mean, Remy probably just said
Yeah,
some
because
extra.
she getting spicy with it.
Yeah.
Remy's getting spicy with it.
But I'm saying this man been holding her down since she was locked up for how many years?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm not
particulars
sure.
of
Right.
that.
Yeah, that part.
But he was holding her down.
That part.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, even if there's a breakup, keep this. I mean, you got kids out here. Your kids going to school and they gotta see your parents going back and forth. You know what I mean,
that's the part.
and you know,
I'm
kids
talking
on
about.
social media more than the parents are.
Yeah.
So that's what we're talking about. They imitate what they see. So
Facts.
Yeah,
it's a
that's
problem.
true. That's true. Real talk. Why do people cheat and proclaim they love their spouse? You cheat, but I love her. You cheat, but I love him to death. But I'm cheating. Please explain this to me. Let's start with Yup.
What the?
You say, why do people cheat?
Why people cheat and proclaim they in love with their spouse? They love their spouse. They do.
Because you can start off, you know, liking each other and fall in love with each other,
Mhm.
and then something happens.
All right, so I'm trying to figure out who we talking about. Your girlfriend?
Either or. I mean,
Or-
I'm not trying to. I mean, either or.
Is it possible to be in love with two people at one time?
Absolutely.
I think you answered your own question.
No, not really. Why do people cheat? That's not what my question was. You asked me, was
You
it
call it-
possibly be in love with
I
two
mean-
people? Yes, but I'm asking,
I'm not
why
cheating.
do people?
I'm in love with both of y'all.
I will slap the bull. Why do people cheat and proclaim they in love with their
I'm not
spouse?
cheating.
It's not cheating.
I love you. I love you too.
You gonna get backhanded. You gonna get backhanded.
What you think about it?
I don't understand why you cheating and saying you love them, because I don't know, when I'm in love with somebody, I can't cheat.
Facts.
That's just me.
Right.
If I'm genuinely in love with this guy, I cannot cheat. I don't care how fly you is, how much money you got, because I love him. I can't do it. I mean, it's just me. But hey, I see people say, yeah, that's my baby over there, but he cheating with
No. I think it all comes down to whether how you respect yourself as an individual. That's man and woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not gonna go up. If you a man, you respect yourself, and you marry, you got a lady over it. I would hate to go somewhere and bring my lady into a place knowing I'm over here with this woman and have my lady
Facts.
sit there.
Talk about it.
That's not cool at
Talk about it, my man. We finally agree
No.
on something.
all. No, this is no.
We finally agree on
I
something.
don't want to hear. I don't need all that from you. You know what I mean? Because it's some other stuff in here.
That's right. It's coming.
That's gonna change.
That's okay. But
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Please don't
I
take me
can't do it.
nowhere and you got all your minions in there. Don't do
Yeah,
that. Don't do
I
that.
don't like that.
I don't like that neither. I don't like that neither. Okay, yep, your turn. Let's see what your prognosis is. What's going on?
What's the question again?
What the?
No, I want you to read it back to me.
Why do people cheat? And they proclaim they love their wife, their girlfriend. You know, they love them. They've been with them years. They love them. But yet you're over here with her. What you doing?
Like you said, probably was in love before.
Mm-hmm.
Situation happened, could have been an argument,
Mm-hmm.
and you say some fly shit out your mouth
Mm-hmm.
or something. No, you can laugh and joke all you want. Right?
He
No,
making me
I'm
laugh.
serious.
He make-
I know.
How many times she say some fly
No,
shit?
no. Listen
There
to
gotta
me.
be some
Because,
constant fly shit.
but you stone faced. You don't react. You don't say nothing. You like, all right.
Stop it, Nitty.
You know what I mean? But okay, I was in love with this person. Guess what? But you know, she don't respect me like that.
But wait a minute. She say some
Right?
fly shit, you gonna go cheat?
And she keeps saying fly shit.
If she keeps saying fly shit.
Yeah.
So not the first time she said something fly.
Nah, not the
The
first
second
time.
time.
Nah. See, listen. When a person is being real disrespectful in an
Yeah.
argument,
Yeah,
is not really talking to each other, and
Right.
it's getting all like kind of crazy,
right,
and you're really not that type of person,
right.
and you just saying all kinds of flash. Even though you might apologize every once in a while, but you know, some people just
I think you're making a transition because
Yeah.
now you falling out of love. You know what I mean? Each time you go through that, you taking a piece of that.
right.
You know what I mean? So
So
So is this why they cheat?
if
In some
if
cases,
a man
probably.
is being disrespected in a certain way and not finding that piece, he gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna tell you that. That's just the way it is.
Okay.
Respect
What
first.
about the ones that she's doing everything and she is
But if he don't respect them, she can do everything, but she don't respect them and talking fly and all of that.
But what if she ain't
you
talking
can have
fly?
all that.
What if she ain't talking fire? What if she's doing everything that this is the love really of his life, and he just got that wondering?
But
eye?
maybe she not might doing specialties.
She was doing specialties.
Nah, some of them don't do specialties. Let's speak on that.
She was doing.
Somebody said specialties, huh? Do you get a phone
Yeah,
call, bro?
specialties. Come on, let's talk about that.
You got to do some specialties. I can't see a man not. You're gonna do some special to the man that you really love.
Right.
Everybody gonna get specialties. Let's clear that
No,
up.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying your significant other.
Oh yeah.
So you
No,
be like,
everybody don't
no,
get
listen.
specialties.
Of course not.
So he
Yeah, you
desires
got
and he
that
wants you
right.
and all that. He desires and he wants you and everything. I mean, and it's not like
And
you gotta do it all
nothing's
the
wrong.
time.
Yeah.
But you don't do
The
nothing.
whole bar got specialties. Like,
You know what I mean?
Giving out specialties, bro.
You're not doing nothing to make the man feel like he. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, why you with her then? Why you saying this is your girl then? Because this is
No,
this is somebody's
it's your girl because you love her. At the same time, you got needs and wants too.
Go talk to her and tell her.
Know what I mean?
Why go out there and get it?
Suppose he did.
Suppose he didn't.
Suppose he did.
Suppose he
I
did.
can't speak
Suppose
for
he-
somebody that didn't
suppose
or
he a cat
did.
that just
I
like a
don't know.
wandering eye.
I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
Know what I mean?
Okay.
Right or wrong.
Let's see what the judge over here has to say.
This show was brought to you
No, let's be real. Know what I mean?
by
Let's be real.
Michelob Ultra.
Nah, I just we see it all the time that they be cheating and,
Mhm.
and then 3 weeks later they with the wife over here at all these events, but you was with Susie. Like, what we doing? And the wife is really nice, or the husband is really nice.
Or
You
it
got,
be-
you got
I think-
fast ass
Or
women out
it
here
could be
too.
vice versa. Yeah.
You got fast ass
See,
women.
that's what I'm saying from the top. That's a bad look on him if he the one that's doing that. Like, that's a bad look. Like, I don't even respect guys like that.
Like, how you gonna come bring this? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm like the bull. Like, nigga, I was at your wedding and everything, man. Don't bring all of that. You better go home to your wife.
Facts.
That's me.
Facts.
I don't want no parts of that. She walking there, I'm over here, bro.
Mhm,
You know what I mean?
mhm.
Don't even get in my car.
Some people want their cake and eat it too. That's women
You
and
gotta
men.
do your dirt all by your lonely if you're around
Facts.
me with that.
Facts.
I don't play that.
Facts. All right. Why are people happy until you set boundaries? Everybody cool with you until you start setting boundaries. Now all of a sudden, you confrontational. They irritated.
What type
at
of
your
boundaries you
vibe.
talking about?
Any kind of boundaries. Like, I don't know. Like I'll say for me, example, I don't want you to always use me in a financial manner. I don't want to be used that way. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can call me just to ask me if I'm okay. Why you always got to call me when you got an issue? So I got to set boundaries.
Mhm.
I'm not going to always give you money every time you call. It has to be an extreme emergency. I ain't going to see you out there. But if it ain't an extreme emergency, I got to set a boundary like, hey, I need $20. I don't got it. I just don't got it. Like,
What about you? What about you want specialties?
Anyway,
Setting boundaries.
you got to be careful
Right.
because people, if you don't set
Right.
boundaries, people will run over you.
Right,
But
facts.
you gotta. But that's who you setting boundaries with. Like, it's only.
Everybody, friends, everybody get boundaries.
Yeah, but
Just that we
it's
let our
levels to the
relationship run-
boundaries, right?
If we are item,
I'm talking not just in a relationship, like to a homie. Like, most men, I guess our age, me, you might have one or two type people, like, and then like after that, that's probably it.
oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So say Yup is my man, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, Yup can be like blah 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 blah, and that there's no thing. Then what's the name? Who's what do you say, friend? What you call them people? Associate. You know what I mean? Can't
Can't do what you up to.
right.
So you're setting boundaries.
Yeah, there's just levels to it.
Okay. That's a good example. Well, how you feel about boundaries?
You
Because
have-
if you don't set
you have-
boundaries,
you have
people
to-
going to use
You have to set them.
Huh?
You have to set them boundaries.
And people, what makes it bad is when, how we let people get away so long of something they did long, like years, whatever.
Who did it to you?
Nobody.
Go ahead.
I'm just giving the question. Nobody. I set boundaries. You must don't know me very well. Boundaries is set over here, bruh. Yeah, but when you let people do something for so long, and then you all of a sudden pull back. Why is it a problem? When I let you do it for this long, why is it a problem now? And I'm saying
Because you
I
let
no
me do it
longer
for this
want
long.
that. But listen,
Don't switch up on me now.
see, that's the
Don't
problem.
switch
That's
up
why
on
I
me.
say
Now you
that-
getting new.
That's what I didn't get too.
Yeah.
That's
Damn right
exact-
you getting new. What you change for? I used to do it all the time. Now I can't go in your fridge and drink your milk
Nope.
straight out the carton.
Nope.
It's a problem.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you don't wash up no more.
Damn.
But boundaries can show growth. Is sometimes you have to set those boundaries to grow.
Say it
Yeah.
again.
Or else they're gonna keep you in the rut.
Yes.
Keep you in that
Yes.
hole, in
Yeah.
that bubble. You said it, Jay. You said it. But yeah, people get attitudes when you set boundaries. But guess what? We have to set boundaries, guys.
They get over it.
Yeah, absolutely. Why do your friends get offensive when you hold them accountable for their actions? Why do friends get offensive when we hold them accountable? If you're my friend and I see something, because I always want the better you.
Mhm.
If I'm your friend, I'm going to always look for the better of you. So when I see something that's out of line, it's only me as your friend going to say, check this out. Blase, blase. Why would that be offensive? Because I'm telling you what I see, and maybe you don't see it like that. Why would that be offensive? So chime in.
Yeah, you're not my
Why
friend.
your friends get offensive?
You're not my friend unless you tell me.
See it? Talk for me.
Yeah.
You better
That's
talk
it.
for me.
Put the camera on, Jay.
Talk
to
for
on,
me.
Jay.
Talk, baby.
It'll be it is a trip, but that's the truth. You know how many people you cannot. I don't like to use the word check, but that's kind of like what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Cannot relate to you giving them like you weren't supposed to do that. That was wrong.
Mhm.
I'm a person that will tell you that you're wrong and then help you make it right. That's just me. I don't know about everybody else. They like to just tell you you're doing wrong and then leave it out there like that. I'm gonna tell you you're wrong.
Mhm.
But you
And all the
you
girls that think that them girls your friends that you go out with and you have all that stuff out when you're going out and they with you, they trying to look a little better than you.
Yeah.
If they let you come out the house like that, they ain't your friend.
Say it again.
Tell him, Jay.
Yeah.
He try to get kudos.
Yeah.
Said no.
So this is my thing right there. So you going out there and you saying like you when somebody come out there and you tell them they wrong, right?
Right.
What if they not wrong and you tell them they wrong?
Well, I don't see me telling somebody they wrong when they not.
But it's
wrong.
possible.
How you know?
I mean, it's a
not wrong?
situation. It's the situation. It depends on what the situation
So
was.
I'm saying so
No.
that sometimes that can lead into the conflict of telling somebody.
A lot of times, 99% of the time, if I'm speaking about something, you're wrong.
Listen to
My
this
wife
one.
told me.
Here we go.
My wife told me we can agree to
To
disagree,
disagree.
Absolutely.
and we can go on from there.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, but there has to be you can be wrong, but you have to agree to be able to agree to disagree and respect the relationship enough to be able to do that.
Right. This
Everybody
is
can't do
not a
that.
relationship. This is friends.
That's where I
Same,
think,
it is a relationship.
right. That
Well,
most
yeah,
people,
relationship,
any
yeah,
type
okay,
of
okay.
most people debate the fact that you know what I mean, and you're not always going to disagree. You're not always going to agree.
Right.
That is exactly how you got to approach life.
Mhm.
You know
Mhm.
that everybody's built different. Let's
Or,
tell
or
my
do you
kids.
just mind your business and don't say nothing?
Well,
No,
why
you
would I
gotta
do
you
that
gotta
if I'm
tell
your
'em.
friend?
You gotta tell them you got a boogie on your
You
shirt.
might be that
Right.
friend. You might just have to be that friend.
You gotta tell them.
Because if they don't like hearing it,
Right. That's true.
but you
too.
could be wrong.
no.
The person who telling them.
Well, I'm
If I
going
feel-
on
if I feel as
situations.
though- if
No,
I
but I'm just
feel
saying-
as
no, I'm
though
just saying.
right, and you feel as though
If-
you right. Who's wrong?
Who's on first?
Exactly.
Who's on second?
No, we don't
No,
know
who's on first?
second.
Who's
What's on second?
Who stole third?
No, we don't know. Who's
All right, so we back at this one. All right, so we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
So that's what I'm saying. You can be a friend, and you can have a friend that's always doing something that's you say that's wrong, right? And you trying to help them out, but sometimes you just have to let them burn and crash.
yeah. That's true too.
or,
Yeah, man.
or have their own way. They always say, man.
Because they're gonna feel like you keep
What
judging
we
them.
always say.
Not
Yeah,
judging. I'm just trying to
I mean,
show
saying
them
that's how. I mean, they might take it or receive it.
right.
Yeah.
You know
But
what I
at
mean?
the end of the day, we say he a grown ass man. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, so
All right.
that's the you gotta let him go.
You know what I mean?
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Last one is, why do men get in their feelings when they get turned down by a woman?
Man, Joe.
Man, this man walk all the way across the room, see something that he like, and he trying to impress the chick, trying to holler at her, you know what I mean? And he get the gas freeze. And then he gotta walk all the way back over and everybody looking at him.
This is what I say, bro. This is what I say.
You know what I mean? He put that boot
Before
on.
you put yourself in that situation, do your homework, boy. You better get some type of vibe,
Facts.
eye contact.
All
You know
that.
what I mean?
All
Like,
that.
she smiled at me, though. You send a drink a long distance. Something first, bro. This don't go over there.
For real.
You know what I mean? That used to happen at the Impulse back in the day. You know what I mean? She'd be like, like what?
Duh.
How many
It
times
look
did it
like
happen to you?
everybody in the party. Be
Duh.
like,
Everybody looking at me.
you
like
can't,
that.
you can't get
Everybody
no
looking at me.
past that night. You,
Everybody-
you got to come next week with a whole new cut and everything, bro. They be like, yo, that's the bull from last week.
Look, because he ain't a real man.
Dude go back to his boys like, man, F that B. Like,
Yeah,
why you mad though?
that's exactly what they
Why you
do.
mad?
Man, do your
Know
homework,
what I mean?
bro.
But look, but then
You
she
gotta
like,
make
but she
sure.
like your homie though.
Oh, man. That's even bad.
Y'all get your bag.
Nah, I
like,
was cool with that, but what's his name? Damn! You like, oh!
Yo,
y'all can't get in your bag if
Facts,
we don't want to talk. 'Cause when we say we good, it could be we good for a lot of reasons. I could say I'm good because I just got a relationship and I just want to be cool right now.
Mhm.
That's why sometimes I'm like, I'm good. You know, don't take it the wrong way. I'm good could mean a lot of things.
But he put himself in a situation he say to get turned down.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
walking like you the flyest thing in the building,
Yeah, I'm trying to tell
all
you.
cocky thinking and everything, man. You know what I mean?
I'm the gift.
Like, yeah.
I'm the gift.
Facts.
I can't
Yo.
with you, Nitty.
Listen,
No, it's
I
true.
can't.
Hey, I listen.
you can't.
listen.
I
I
not
DJ
put myself out
I
there
DJ in
to
a
be-
bar rock, man, and I see that all the time.
They-
I'm
I
telling
try to
you.
do it politely. You know what I mean? Like,
Listen.
you don't want to be arrogant. So, but when a person come up to you, you gotta be polite with it because I'm not trying to be funny, but we don't have to like everybody that like us.
Man,
You know
it
what I
happened too many times. I was young. I know.
It had too many times.
I mean, it happened enough. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I changed my
dog.
game up.
Listen.
I ain't gonna catch
Let's be
me
real
out
about
there.
it. Listen, let's be real about it. Every
You
joint you
changed
walk
the
up to
game
is not gonna
Yes,
be. It's
I
not
did.
gonna like you like that.
No,
Yeah. You
If
I
it's not
know.
They're not.
No, they not.
Because you might be married, you might be anything.
But you just
Like, I
not
ain't
you
come
just
out
not
here for
polite.
that.
You be
I
like,
just
yo,
came out-
okay, cool. You know.
Yeah, but don't be like,
Can I get your
ask
number?
you, and then you like, you got the whole. You know what I mean? No. Like he a
No,
ug
but
bug.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you the ug bug today. Like what?
Yeah.
I
Definitely the other
can't.
That's bad.
Y'all be in your bag when a person turn y'all down. I'm like, ooh,
Not me. I
They-
ain't going out like that.
this you ain't going out like that.
Man, I walk home just like I came in that joint. I won't approach nobody.
You won't.
What? That's embarrassing. Hell no. You ain't turning. I'm
I
not getting
can't.
turned.
No, but you can't get mad though, man. On some real.
I
They
ain't
get
getting
mad.
It ain't
They
gonna
get mad,
happen.
call
Yeah, I
you
know
a
they did it.
name.
Yeah.
You see it in the bar all the time.
Listen,
like,
we gotta make eye contact about 5 times before. You understand what I'm
You
saying?
gotta know that look.
Yeah, you gotta know the look.
You gotta know that
Yeah,
look.
damn
it's
right.
a look.
Yeah.
Oh hell
What?
yeah!
It's
It's
a
always,
look.
it's always that
It's a
look.
look that say,
always
"Don't
that
come
look.
over here too."
It's always that look. You gotta have that confidence too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Be
To
a look.
know.
They give
If
you
you don't
that
got the
look
confidence
like,
to know, then-
oh my God, like why he
Yeah.
keep looking over here?
Oh
That's
my
a look too. Y'all give it
Yeah.
like, don't worry about it, baby. Hey, here's a drink.
So some women know that look. They give off. You know what I mean? To let you know
they
you can.
the look.
It's
Yeah.
okay for you to walk over.
Yeah, damn right.
You know what
It's
I
a
mean?
look.
But then you got that one like,
You
oh,
gotta
here he
learn
come.
it though.
You gotta learn it.
You gotta
Facts.
learn it.
Facts.
gotta
You don't
learn
know
the
it.
look.
You out there.
It's
You
a
gotta
gift.
learn to
It's a
look.
gift.
All right, Jay, we back over at you. Was it
J-Rock
ever a
ain't-
look?
J-Rock can't
Did you
say
give
nothing about
us-
stuff like that.
I could just have an
No.
opinion.
We the single one. He mad. You can't
Yeah,
ask
he
him
man.
nothing
Jay.
like that.
Was it a look that your wife gave
I'ma
you?
t- it
That's
is a
my
look.
question. They won't. They
Hey
beat
Jay,
me to
it's a look. It's called look away.
Did your wife? Did you give wife your look? Did you give wife your look?
She's still giving me looks.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Well, lastly, in sports, y'all,
That's our subject.
did y'all hear about Devontae Smith with the celebrity baseball?
Who cares?
Why?
Anyway.
I like Oh, that's right. He's not an Eagles fan. Anyway,
Not my favorite topic.
Devontae Smith used to be.
This is what I want to talk about. We did it's cool. He hit the home run. Blah blah blah. Celebrity.
It was a lot of celebrities.
It
there.
don't count. It don't count.
Why don't?
It's not official. Anyway,
Ain't that
did y'all
nothing?
hear about we getting a WNBA squad, bro?
Yeah, they talk about the earlier.
Yeah, they
Yes.
talking about not this year, nothing. This
Now,
is in the
since
making.
2030, it's going down.
Yeah,
it's
it's coming.
three cities got that job. Cleveland, Detroit, and Philly getting WNBA teams. We're going from
She said,
15
"Get over it, yeah."
to 18.
Come on, Lord. You know, come on.
15
Talking
to
about no
18
pigeons on my
teams,
show.
bro.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, the home
That's
run
decent.
thing.
That's gonna be decent because that's gonna
Oh,
bring a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of crowd to that
Yeah.
WNBA,
Yeah.
and it's gonna make a lot of kids
We
want
needed
to
one
play some
anyway.
ball.
We need one anyway.
Oh, you need one. Yeah.
Yeah, damn
For
right.
real.
We big town. I definitely go
That,
to
that sports is on the
WNBA
rise.
game,
It's on the
For real.
on the
Yeah,
rise.
definitely. Well, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me cut you off. Yo, I mean, I got Frankie Beverly on my shirt, but we just lost another icon. You know what I mean? With the Whispers. One of the twins passed away.
Did they?
Yeah, over the weekend.
I did not know
Yeah.
that.
Damn.
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
so rest in peace. What's his name? Walter Scott, right? Am I correct? What's his
Walter?
name? Yeah.
One of the twins.
Yeah, one of the twins.
What?
Walter though?
Yeah, he was
I
sick.
think Walter the lead singer.
Yeah.
I did
Passed
not
away.
know
So rest
that.
in peace.
Damn.
peace.
Now, I mean, we losing all our greats, man.
Oh
we losing
my.
all our
That's a
greats.
rough piece right
Yeah,
there.
so rest in peace,
Yeah.
Send out to the family.
Oh,
Absolutely.
one more thing too before we
ahead.
roll out. I just want to say, all of y'all in attendance today, make sure y'all attend my man DJ Yup Cookout birthday party going down July 6th. It's gonna be epic, unbelievable, impeccable. I ran out of
Just be there. Your
Yeah,
face
yeah,
in the
yeah.
place. My
Yeah.
man.
Bring your chairs and your grills and your tits.
Have
We
a
got
good time.
J-Rock with the super sounds out there doing his thing.
Cancer's in the building, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
Sunday, what is it, June 6th? Oh, July 6th. I'm
She
sorry.
said two wrong J's.
Yes, I was
She
what's
said
going
January,
on.
she said June.
Is
No,
it July
it's
6th?
July with the boom boom. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
all right. July 6th. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The only month they give out the boom boom. Y'all hear that noise out there? You know what I mean? That's what we do. Yes. Yeah, come check me out. You know, everybody that knows, you know, where to come at, you know what I mean?
But you want to make sure you tell them one more time.
Oh, they know, you know what I mean?
They
you
know.
Because this ain't for everybody.
If
what I
you
mean?
know, you know.
You know,
huh?
this show go public. Somebody might be out here want to, you know what I mean? We don't do that. So the one that's invited, y'all know, come on out. We're going to do our thing all day, you know what I mean? So then we right back at Walt's Devil Island right after that. So, you know,
Sounds
we're going to make
good.
it do what it do.
Okay. All right, guys. We can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone. Be kind, be well. Until next time. What up, though?
What up,
What
though?
up, though?
What up, though? You tuned in. You tuned in. You tuned in to the What Up Show. What up, though? What up, though? You tuned in to the What Up Show. We can talk about whatever. We can talk. We can talk about whatever. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. I just want to spread love. I just want to spread